heartwarming animal rescue videos. Welcome to the Bushcraft Traps channel. Tired of videos about wild animal traps? This time we're going to look at the 5 most amazing and inspiring animal rescues. Stay tuned until the end of the video. We are sure it will touch your heart. Before we start the list, we need to ask, what would you do if you saw a thin dog on the street? Would you walk past the animal, contact an animal shelter, or rescue the dog yourself? Here are 5 heartwarming and inspiring animal rescue stories and the people who rescued them that touched our hearts. Number 5. Nala, the Guinness World Record holder on Instagram. Nala, a Siamese Persian cat, holds the Guinness World Record for being the most famous cat on Instagram with 4.3 million followers. Nala's story began in a house in Los Angeles that had too many cats and kittens. An animal shelter took in all the kittens from that house, but only one survived. When Pookie visited the shelter, she didn't plan to adopt a cat, but she picked up a little kitten that licked her face, and she instantly fell in love. Pookie named the kitten Nala and realized that shelter kittens often have respiratory issues or infections. Nala frequently sneezed and looked sad most of the time. Pookie cared for Nala until she was completely healthy. Pookie started Nala's Instagram account to keep her family and friends in Thailand updated. As Nala gained fame, Pookie used Nala's status to raise awareness about shelter animals. Now, Nala has her own pet food brand and even a book. Number 4. Khan and Sheila, abused lions. Khan and Sheila were rescued from a cruel circus owner by the NSYNC Exotics Wildlife Rescue and Education Center in Texas. When found, their condition was dire. Khan had weakened bones, couldn't move his hind legs, limped, and his tail was nearly severed. Sheila was in an even worse state, near death, and experts initially thought euthanasia was the only option for her. Fortunately, rescuers discovered that Sheila was suffering from toxoplasmosis, which affects the immune system and appetite. With proper treatment, Sheila recovered successfully. NSYNC Exotics has built a comfortable enclosure for Khan and Sheila, where they now live happily together, far from the suffering they once endured. Number 3. Flash Gordon, the hooked sea lion. We often hear stories of marine animals rescued from ropes and nets. In 2011, the Marine Mammal Rescue Team received an urgent call about a male California sea lion with fishing hooks in his cheek and near his heart. Found on Vancouver Island, the sea lion was severely weakened, dehydrated, and emaciated. After being brought to the rescue center, the sea lion underwent surgery to remove the hooks and received intensive care for 5 weeks. This sea lion was named Flash Gordon. Upon recovery, Flash Gordon was released back into the wild in significantly better condition, looking large, strong, and happy. The video of Flash Gordon's release went viral, inspiring many with his remarkable recovery story. Number 2. Oscar, the featherless cockatoo. Oscar, a female cockatoo, was discovered during a drug raid and immediately taken to the Humane Society of Broward County. She was diagnosed with beak and feather disease, a highly contagious condition, and was given only 6 months to live. However, thanks to excellent care, Oscar lived for another 22 years. Throughout her life, Oscar was nearly always bald because whenever new feathers grew, she would immediately pluck them due to her disease. She was placed in the reception area to keep her separated from other birds, where she happily greeted guests with phrases like, "Who's a pretty boy?" and "I love you." Oscar became famous on YouTube and was known as the ugliest bird in the world. But this nickname didn't bother her. Oscar passed away in 2018, but her legacy of showing inner beauty remained alive. Number 1. Chi-Chi, the golden retriever with 4 amputated legs. In some countries like China, Thailand, and South Korea, there's a billion-dollar dog meat trade where dogs are tied with wire and beaten to tenderize their flesh. In South Korea, one such dog suffered severe infection, rendering her unfit for consumption and was dumped in a garbage bin to die. Fortunately, rescuers found her, but to save her life, All 4 of her legs had to be amputated. The dog survived, and her rescuers named her Chi-Chi, which means loving in Korean. Halfway across the world, the Howell family from Phoenix, Arizona watched the video. Elizabeth Howell, the mother, watched it several times and fell in love with Chi-Chi's hopeful eyes. The Howells helped Chi-Chi get prosthetic legs, certified her as a therapy dog, and even arranged hospital visits for her. Chi-Chi's social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram became popular. In March 2018, Chi-Chi was diagnosed with cancer, but continued to spread love despite her disabilities. She received the 2018 Hero Therapy Dog Award and passed away in February 2019 surrounded by her family. And there you have it, our 5 most inspiring animal rescues. Do you have a different top pick? Share your thoughts and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.